my theory on this thing is it's been this way forever. Is get to where you break camp on Saturday. You know, and at that point in time, you know, the kids are excited about moving into their dorms, and all the females are running around campus, and they will have an academic meeting on Sunday night. We have women's 101 on Saturday night. Y'all are invited to that. And then Monday they start school, so that's their off day. So we will sit in meetings for 12, 15 hours and begin our initial preparation for Alabama, which is still 2 weeks out. At that point, still 2 weeks out.
Dana, do you ever think of the challenge going against another coach, in this instance, Nick Saban? Just got a book saying he's maybe the greatest ever, and personally, do you like that kind of a challenge? Do you think about it?
Well, I think every coach likes that kind of a challenge. I mean, his body of work speaks for itself. I mean, we'll talk more about it here when they're actually, you know, right in front of us. We'll talk more about it as in the media. But you know, I'm fortunate to be able to go against a bunch of good quality coaches. You know, and have been that way for quite some time. So, be a challenge, but yeah, we look forward to challenges.
Dana, junior college guys, you figure you recruit so they can play right away, but is Lewinsky a good example of why that isn't right for everybody, especially on the line? Just the way he looks and the way he's kind of built himself up, maybe just in the past year alone. Yeah, and I think that has something to do with the position he's playing too. When he came in, we're going to redshirt Sylvester Towns, and this is why. One, we're able to do it. Offensive line is the hardest position to play. It's the most challenging position to play. Lewinsky coming in, there was many a days when we had our Sunday night football stuff where I looked at him and it was like, boy, did we make a mistake here. I mean, he couldn't play 2 or 3 plays in a row and was breathing hard, struggling. I mean, he just did not look good. Going into his junior year, you could see the improvements that he made. Going into his senior year, he's as good of an offensive guard as I've seen. I mean, he looks great. He's a great kid. He's a great leader. He's great academically. Is exactly what you want. You know, just wasn't quite ready. I think that has a lot to do with what the actual position is. I think Dale Wolfley in the back can attest to that. Offensive line is pretty dang tough. You know, so he needed that year, and I would imagine a year from now when we're talking about Sylvester Towns, it'll be the same thing. Can't afford to do that at other positions. Stone's a good example of that too. He wasn't ready a year ago, and now going into his redshirt junior year, he's a guy that can contribute.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, guys.